American dream is pretty much dead.
Hate to break it to you, but statistically speaking, you'll never be able to afford the American dream.
I should leave the United States. It is too expensive.
In the grocery store, at the gas pump, on the car lot, prices keep rising.
Yet 65% of Gen Z live paycheck to paycheck.
Notice August, these returns are not that spectacular. It is the third worst month of the year.
Fire, so I get this email, disturbing, like most emails, but then it goes from email, this is kind of how it goes in life. It's like, okay, from email to, because you can't write things, to Telegram, because my friends want these things called privacy. And I don't know how I got here. I don't deserve it, but these people are billionaires. And I'm always like, can I use that on the channel? No, you can't. Just wanted to give you a heads up of how we all die. All the information that was given to me, then I have to do due diligence and find, stories and things that people will actually report, like tidbits of the plan that they are orchestrating. Take, for example, like this. Trump will remake the Fed. Trump wants to take control of the central bank. Trump demands. Now, ahead of time, people tell me this is the game plan. And then I'm like, okay, can I tell? No, you can't. You have to wait for it to unfold. I say, well, how can I pull a Nancy Pelosi and everything that you give me just a little bit? What I'm about to show you is shocking, disturbing, but for the most part, sad. A lot of it you already know because you're the frog, you're in the water, you're like, boy, I'm really sweating here. Then at the end of the day, there is actually hope. But you have to, and I'm so sorry you have to be the 1%. No, I've been preaching this since the beginning of starting this channel. But in the end, it is the rich and the elites take all. And we have one side that is like, you will own nothing and be happy. Then you have the other side that like, we're going to own everything and if you want to. So you may see things like on the news, federal agents at MacArthur Park. What are they doing all there? Oh, they're just going in to, being from California, just checking it all out, making sure everything's fine. No, these are, it's all pre-planned, pre-done. They're going in, they're doing what they said that they're going to do. This is not just to intimidate. This thing says, it's a mock ICE. See, no, this is all real. This is all pre-planned. This is all going on. This will continue to go on. ICE, people not showing up to hospitals. So breaking news, I say it, then I got to show it to you. This is all planned. Look at this. Los Angeles residents reporting the emergency rooms are empty, completely empty. No one in anything. Gone. ICE, gone. Nothing. Nurses confirming. She's confirming it. She's like, I'm going to work every day, and there is like 4 people. She's actually concerned for the safety of probably her job. I mean, look at this, 12-hour shift, 4 patients max. Which leads me to the big picture is your job is done. The American dream is over. And this is how a civilization dies, slowly. These plans have been in place for a very long time. And the one side has one, and the other side has one, but in the end, we all die. Well, unless you work really hard doing everything opposite of what they've trained you to do. Guys, sorry, I was editing my video. I just realized I forgot to even mention that tonight, my bull market watch list, last chance, $1 a day goes up. So grab it now. Back to me, whatever I was just saying. I keep telling you on this channel, I'm like, there is a tsunami coming. You have to paddle. You have to be paddling right now. As a surfer, when you see it, not a tsunami, whatever, it's a 20-foot wave. I don't want you to even surf it. I just want you to get over it. I remember taking my kids to Hawaii. They were like at this age. I was a horrible father. Took Jordan and Kayla out, and they were like this size. I remember a set coming in, and I'm like, okay, you got to paddle that way. I'm going to take this one with Kayla. Surf one wave with my daughter, leaving the other one back while CPS is waiting on the shore for me. All 3 of us also got severely fried, along with more poor decisions from a father, except for teaching his kids how to survive in life, which I'm trying to teach you. We were all fried severely. I remember going back and finding an olive oil plant, chopping it. It has to be this, cannot be the stuff you buy. I was slathering it on me, I think it was Kayla. She's like, okay, Dad, I trust you. And the stubborn one, Jordan's like, ew, no, I don't want it. Next day, Kayla and I were beautiful tan, and Jordan was fried, peeling. What I'm about to show you, some things will work, and other things like this, zero. I don't even think there's even aloe vera in any of a plastic bottled product because it would probably turn orange and be gross and everyone would be like, oh, I'm never using that again. One is real, the other one's fake. It's just marketing. See, it says gel. It's the same thing. I think when I worked at Domino's Pizza, they're like, it's real cheese. The brand is called real cheese. It's not real. Your chance for survival is also real, and it's closing. Also known from 6 hours ago, the American Dream's closing gate. And I'm going to say you guys have a few minutes left. We're going to go from this to that. And as this article goes on to say, it's a very good time to be an employed. Well, that's going away. I'm going to show you. Married, homeowner in America, and a very bad time to be looking for those things. The big picture. I'll give it to you. And I want to show you, because I Googled it, what's a man look like at 30 years old? Well, guess he's balding. We got some gray, some sags under the eyes. Finding happiness as a man. Okay, so now let me tell you what's really happening. What has been happening for 100 years. And it's something that the elites and the rich pass on to their children. And they train them in this so they will survive. And the plan went full speed ahead starting in 1971. But if you've been subscribed to this channel, you know exactly what it is. I'm not going to go into that, but it's already wiped you out. I'm going to pose a question to you. The dream, the American dream. And when I was born, or you were probably born, how many people like this, 30 years old, whatever, owned what's called shelter? I know, it's like, wow. And was married. You do that. You have shelter, you marry someone, you fall in love, you have kids. We're not even talking kids. It was 50% or above. If you're my age, 50%. If you're older than me, 60%. Now I want you to guess, what's the percentage chance that this dude right here has shelter and is married? Because it's things like that you need so your civilization doesn't die. Well, let me just say the chances of him on a unicorn right now is higher than him being married and have shelter. I think currently we're under 10 phalanges, and then it's gonna zero. It is all by design, and those that have it will always have it, and we will pass it on to our children. Those that don't, you will also be part of that end of civilization. You see, you'll never be able to take away my assets, which are real estate, gold, silver, Bitcoin, until there's a rug pull and the government's like, we created it. But I will acquire these assets. Again, same thing that the rich and the elites teach their children. Acquire the assets, pay no tax, pass it on. Let me just say that again. Acquire assets. Learn about things called corporations, where it's basically creating a living human being, funneling all in that, and then don't pay taxes, and then pass it on. Let me just rephrase that like Donald Trump would. The legal amount of taxes that you have to pay. Do that until they change the rules, which they won't, because it's them. Oh, and if you would like to see a chart of this going back to when I was born, do you see this? 30-year-olds, married, have shelter. Look, oh boy, that line just keeps going down dramatically, quickly, all the way till it gets to zero. Oh, and for those of you that are listening and want the solution, again, buy assets, buy equities, trade equities, and then pass that on to your kids. Oh, and just in case you wanted to trust me like my kids do, my high school students did, college students, friends, family, I teach you step by step on how to do what I'm telling you. Then you pass it on. Not just that, you have AI included, which we've been rolling out. And for those that are excited to make money going down, I include my bear market course for $2.99. That was the price of your textbook, which the elites told you to do, right? Didn't they tell you? This is what you need to do. Go to college. While on the backside, okay, we're going to make it go up 701%. And then when you get out, you can build our dreams and be our employee. Do the right thing. I trained my children, my grandchildren, my high school students. Do not do this. Start a business. Hire them. It's a scam. It's a game. And it all starts in kindergarten. If you had time, I can go back and we can talk about education and how and why these buildings were created. Now these people that are trained by parents that don't understand go on to TikTok like this. And sometimes I'm like, you kind of deserve it. They go and talk about how much their rent is, their phone, their car. Wait until their car insurance. Oh, all this is going up, by the way. Oh, hey, let me pause it here. Your private student loan? You see, the system tells people to do this. Quote, I am $250,000 in debt, and you ain't getting out of it. And now the people in charge are coming after you, aren't they? They're not just that. They're removing it out of your paycheck. Maybe you should have listened to me in high school or when I saw you in college, and I'm like, you need to start a business and not be here. Students are like, you're my worst enemy. I thought I could get away from you. And this is what I pay in monthly bills. Liberal, I don't care. Conservative, liberal, going over her, quote, real expenses while I'm crippling in debt from her degree with cry faces. And I know what some of you guys are thinking. Oh, dude, just BK that thing. Which I know some of you are like, it's your responsibility. Discharging, you're going to like this one. Student loan debt in bankruptcy is supposed to be easier than before. Last year, the Biden administration, wait, I thought they had our back. Well, what you need to understand, Miss Lindbergh, 49, no one has your back. Do you guys want to know the amount of people that this guy actually helped out? Oh, I will help you with it. Less than 45 debtors have received full or even partial. Nothing. Pay it back. Come work for me. Or I'm sorry. Go work at Microsoft. 9 o'clock in the office. Hi, exciting day. 9:05. Grab a coffee. This is when people used to post how exciting it was, right? But they weren't told what is going on behind the scenes. No, this seems so great and all. Well, you don't have a job anymore, do you? Because the plan, okay, that's what everyone has, is to fire all of you, which they've done. And now everyone is H-1B visas. So all your American jobs, poof, gone. And you want to know what's even better? Is AI is going to take those too. Look at big tech this year and why the orange guy is like, oh, the jobs numbers are fake. Come on, it's going to get worse. Enjoy those fake jobs numbers. I mean, I don't know who you're going to put in now. It's like, can you just make it like, if it starts with 69, you know it's a lie. Big tech has cut over 100,000 jobs this year. Well, it's not as bad as next year. And hey, looky here. As, what is this word? AI revolution. Oh, it won't affect me. And it is the same denial as the Industrial Revolution. Same thing. Oh, they need humans to do what I do. That stuff, that's going to break. You're going to need humans for it. Wipes everyone out. And the Industrial Revolution actually took some time. AI, game's over. So when I tell you the window is closing and I need you to do something about it right now, do something right now. Breaking news coming in from the Wall Street Journal. Zoomed in too hot. I shall fix. AI is coming for the consultants. Inside McKinsey. I don't want to be inside McKinsey. How about we go inside Google? Look at this. I just said top 10, your jobs are gone. You guys work customer service, gone. Telemarketer, proofreaders, book, retail, financial analyst, data, cashier, computer programmer. Yeah, go get a coding job, kids. Factory worker, therapist, trade. Okay, we got a problem here. Wait a minute. Works for a firm or an entity trading stocks, New York Stock Exchange. Oh, I already solved it. Do you not think that I'm not going to go before the curve? Like I am Wayne Gretzky, where he says, always go where the football's going to go. Don't be where it's at. See, when Wayne Gretzky was a receiver for the NFL Rams, he knew, don't be like, this is the quarterback. I know he's throwing it that way. I'm going to be over there. It's the reason why I create something like this. I still tell you, yes, have AI, trade my strategies, but you need to know how to drive the car. So I give you both. But if you're in any of these that I've just said, first of all, you're in denial. It's okay. It's because it's pain. The brain's like, oh, this is really painful. My wife did, nope, messenger, him. Like, we can't do that. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. Paralegal, travel agents, graphic designer, delivery, everyone. AI is not just coming for the consultants, it's coming for you. Oh, and don't be surprised the next time you check in at a hotel, you see something like that. Although that's not really AI. AI's Gonna get rid of that too. Actually, when I stay at places like Hilton, I use my phone. It's already unlocked. I don't even need to check in. Back to my analogy about football. Be like this guy, Wayne Gretzky, right? He's been taken advantage of by a corporation, also known as a franchise, that people are like, that's my team. No, it's owned by an elite that you then call your team. This is not your business. You've just been tricked by sitting down on your butt on the weekends and giving some elite dude your money and calling it yours. Be like him. And what did he do? Took his 6.5 million. He said, like, pay me in Bitcoin. Well, it's worth 27 million. Understand when it's going to go up, make money going up. When it's going to go down, make money going down. I mean, Bitcoin's fine. You beat long term, you're fine. Over the next 4 years, might come down to 75,000. It's okay. Just have to wait another 4 years. Then it's at 200,000 and 300, and then the big pullback. See, I'd rather learn like when said pullback. I'll show you in just a second, but don't trust the government. This whole system, they're idiots, but they're smart enough to know that you're an idiot too. And you follow along with them. Like some people would be like, give cyclists space. Okay. This is the government solving a problem. But now me telling you, when it goes up, when it goes down, I mentioned Bitcoin, right? That's right. You click this button, you come over here, you click that button, you come over here and you zoom in. See this? I said it's going to break one way or the other. This was months ago, right? And it broke and went right all the way up there. And then you've been following that. You click subscribe and I said, you're in a triangle. It's either going to break up or down. Let me zoom in on said triangle. Now, some people would measure from there. That's a wick. It could be one grandma putting in an order up there. I like to measure, actually, I'd measure it here, but it's Bitcoin. We'll go a little bigger. I measured it. It's either going up here or it's going exactly down there. And oh my gosh, right on the pixel. For some weird reason, I do this day after day after day. That's how I make my digits go up every single day. And then I come to you with stories like this, right? It might be a little bit of bait with the click and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is just news articles. I don't know. If I were to cut right to charts, everyone's like, this is boring. It's the charts that predict the news. A record-setting July for stocks gave way to rough start for August. Investors may not be ready for what comes next. Please tell me. Well, it should go lower, but the charts have already showed that. What I'm trying to get you ready for is the bounce. Which on the S&P 500 looks like that. A week ago, when I'm like, look guys, 7, 8, 9, we're gonna have a pull. How'd you know? But it's not this pullback that I want you to take advantage of. Get the course, get the bounce, and then know when to get out. With that, protect your kids, your family, your grandkids, you, your wife, your dog. I love you. I will see you tomorrow.